Cause now I got the hype club jumping out the roof. It's a cold night when you shaking in your boots. I'm not the type of nigga that make you wait and choose, but doing the most is the only way to move. Make the wrong move, I can't rock, I can't roll with you. Worry about my crap when I'm trying to paint the whole picture. Cut you out my life, out of sight, I don't fuck with you. You do the most, nigga, you do the most, nigga. Hey, you do the most, nigga. I'm trying to tell you. You do the most, nigga. You do the most, nigga. You do the most, nigga. If you ain't wifey, then you got it. I crap when I'm trying to fuck with that tramps or Navajos. First girl want slap. What is up, PurpleHaze Nation? It is Vante Poems back with another episode of PurpleHaze at Night. And it's never not just me, but I do want you to know that you guys are in for a treat. Not only is Vante Poems, but we got Going with the Flow with Tabo. We got something different with Eben, and we even have Speaking Facts with Jew Black. Those horns is hella loud. Jesus Christ. Anyway, anyways, who do we have, bro? There's three kings across from me. Who do we have?
You got Ibn, aka Ibington, aka Khalif Banan on Instagram. Follow me, and I represent Hooper's Rehab.
Hooper's Rehab. What's good, Maniac Show in the chat box? I see you. Who we got next?
We got Jules B3, aka Jew Black. Visionary Vending is on deck, and this has been a pretty good week.
Visionary Vending. We're gonna get into the weeks in just a second. Ottawa Rap Stars, I see you in the chat box. Jew Black represents Visionary Vending. Who else do we have?
Yo, we got Todd Busy, aka Tabo. That's my government name.
You mean that's not your rap name?
Huh?
That's not your rap name? Tabo?
Not yet.
Oh, I thought you like something with bows, bobos. Nah, I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, nah,
It's a foreign name.
He's a big, he's a big.
What? Yo, you a funny dude. I heard you, bro. I got the headphones on. All right, listen. Before we start any show, we like to tell the audience something good that happened to us in the last 7 days. Now, what we haven't done in a while is ask the viewers as well. So as we're telling you what happened to us that was positive in the past week, we want to hear the positive coming from the chat box as well. And please don't forget to hit that like button. I always put myself in the hot seat first. Something good that happened to me in the past week, and I think everyone should do this, is I found out what Beagle Live is all about. And if you don't know what Beagle Live is, it's an app where you just go live and the lives don't save and people can send gifts and whatnot. Me and my wife are official hosts. So me and wifey gets a Beagle check, which is pretty dope. Like the most we can make is up to $10,000. And
A month?
a month, right? And right now I'm at 800 since it's the first month and only been on it for 14 days. You feel me?
So as in gifts, you might like people send money through there.
Send money through there, yes. But the you buy like currency, Beagle currency, which is diamonds, and you send them to people. But when you send diamonds, when I buy diamonds, what you get in return is beans. So you want to get beans. Every 270 beans is at $1, and right now I'm at 30,000 beans. Okay, there's people with a million beans, and it's all about you, how much you make. And I go on there, I do my singing, I do my shows and talent shows and whatnot. And I think every artist or influencer should do it. I don't even like going on Instagram Live these days because it's almost like, what's the point? You know, and there's genuine people who want to send you gifts after you're done singing. So I think that's dope.
But how do you get viewers? Did people just pull up like randomly, or
So it is an app, a social network, essentially. So of course, no one is just gonna pull up to your live. So
Okay.
you gotta put the work in. You gotta build alliances. You gotta build people that you know on there. I already got a family on there. I'm part of an agency on there, so I know people that if I drop on you, I know you're gonna drop on me. And you gotta buy diamonds too. You gotta put money on the app as well if you're trying to grow. Cause guess what? Ain't nobody gonna gift you if you ain't gifting them. And in the beginning, you got to put the work in. But I'm proud to say that I'm on there as a influencer slash celebrity. So for me, it's not about the beans. I just gotta put the hours in. You know what I mean? At least 50 hours. In the first 3 months, it's $800 a month.
Mm.
And then once I hit 130,000 beans, the roof comes off, and I can make as much money as I want.
Okay.
Yes, sir, man.
Understandable.
Coming soon.
I think no matter voices need to step into that. You
All
know?
That's
right.
what I'm saying. I'm telling you, bro, if you do that, you already got to connect, which is me, and I'm already connected with a family, bro. Like it's all, and you don't, there's no money down to do this shit. You just go for a 20-minute audition on camera to be an official host. And I've never seen no one failed unless you like got a gun in your hand and you smoking and drinking on camera. But other than that, it's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about it. That's why I asked.
Yeah, and my mentor is a 40-something-year-old woman, black woman. She's a queen, and she's not the greatest looking woman, but she figured out the app, and she's been mentoring me. She makes about 3,000 a month. Like she don't even have to work. She work from home.
Mm.
So there's a lot of things out there for us to make money out there, and this is just one of them. Just something on the side if you do it right. If you're into those kind of things. But enough about me. I appreciate that was like a little TED talk there. I appreciate you
Yeah,
guys for
I'm all
listening.
over.
You're good. You're good.
All right, listen. Jew Black, because I feel like you're talking directly. You're at the one end of the table, I'm at the other end of the table. Yeah, I see you, boy. Something good that happened to you in the last 7 days, Wham.
Uh oh, Friday, I got a couple of black movers and they transported my vending machine from Syracuse to Utica. So I strategically took Friday off and I was like, I need to get this done because I need to make some improvements on the machine. So if it was in Syracuse, that's a whole hour there. That would take up time. So it's better to have it here. I paid for it to get here. Now
Right.
I can work on it more extensively.
Congrats, bro. Congrats,
Thanks.
bro. It's all about the money.
Yes. In the community.
In the community. Bro, is that a ponytail?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let me find out, bro.
Oh,
Let me find out.
oh.
I never yo, what's your mama think about that ponytail, bro? Keep it real.
She did it for me.
Facts. Disney okay. Shout out to mom. Shout out to mom.
I'm getting my hair braided probably Tuesday, but this is the easiest hairstyle, literally. I see why girls do it.
I do it too.
Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah, Tabo with it too. Let's
Yeah.
go.
I mean,
Oh, why we here? Why we there, bro? Something good that happened to you in the last 7 days. And don't say
something
it
good that
in
happened to
detail.
me. Last week I got invited to speak for the Women's Resource Center for some poetry, and
Woo.
I think I made a really good impression with some of my pieces that I said to them. They really liked it. Some of them reached out. I'm gonna basically because I have another good thing that happened is that's going to happen is Nomadic Voices is hosting its first event and it's virtual. So Vante, I wanted to invite you to pull up if you're free Wednesday,
I'm there. What time? What time? What time?
6 to 8 p.m.
6 to 8 p.m. on Wednesday. I'm there like a snare drum. Let's
I'm gonna send you.
go.
I'm gonna send you the link and if it's cool, bro, you should perform because you might be the third performer. That's cool.
What you
Because
want
I'm
me
trying
to
to have a
do?
little schedule.
What's the event? Tell me a little
It's an
about it.
open mic night. So
Oh,
anything you want.
so I can do music if I wanted to,
Yeah,
or
you can
I have
do
to do
music,
poetry.
poetry. You can,
Do
bro,
that.
anything, but it's up to you, man.
All right, how much minutes I got?
10 minutes max.
Facts, say less. All
Yeah.
Let's
right.
find out the old stash. You feel me?
Yeah,
Put some
I
poetry in
know.
there. You could do a poetry and a song, bro.
I know, bro. I got a song with poetry in it. That's all. It's called
Okay.
Separated. But yeah, I got to do the poetry too. I got to represent. So,
Yes, sir.
because it's Vante poems. You feel me?
Yes,
And
sir.
nomadic voices. Come on,
Sir.
come
Yes,
on.
sir.
Hey
We
Ben, let's
should,
Yes,
hear it,
sir.
bro.
we
Something
should,
good that happened to you in the last 7 days. We should
bro.
what?
We should post that on our page, so the viewers,
Ooh.
can join in and
Purple
Yes,
Haze
see.
at night.
sir.
Okay, definitely. Yo, send the poster in the group chat.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'll do
Right,
that. I'll shoot you
ASAP.
the link,
No
everything.
Rocky.
But
Hey, Outer Rap Stars, let's go. Thanks, bro. Hey, make sure you got that too, bro. Make sure you got that too. Yeah, post that for us. I appreciate that, my guy. All right, Eben, something good that happened to you in the last 7 days. My bad.
something good that happened to me in the last week is I met with one of the dean of students pretty much for my major. Well, he came to a class of one of mine and he brought one of basically another area of study that I can do with my major, and it's called ergonomics. And
Ergonomics.
yeah, and pretty much it's basically providing resources that benefit others in the workplace. You feel me? Like implementing chairs that are more better for the back. You feel me? Doing things like that.
Okay.
So, so it's just like another opportunity that I can get myself into with my degree. So that's pretty dope to learn about, and I'm learning about it probably 2 more days this week. So I'm looking forward to it. And when I was looking up the jobs that's like in that field, the starting base rate is like 60K to 100. So
Damn, you good. Let's
yeah,
go. That's you good, bro. Well, congrats, bro. That's good news. Facts.
Yes, yes.
You're all blessed.
Well,
You're all blessed.
well. Let's get ready for that next segment.
Trying to paint the whole picture, cut you out my life, out of sight. I don't fuck with you. You do the most, nigga. You do the most.
Yeah, I like that little plug-in. You know what I mean? I got a new song dropping soon. Just
Yeah.
throw some little plugs out there. Yo, this next segment though, it's called "Going with the Flow" with Tabo. Listen,
Uh,
this is where he spits a poem and it's never on stop. It's on go.
Mhm.
And this is always high key. We don't gotta keep it on the low. And
Mm.
I'm gonna say it again, and I ain't gonna say no more. Give it
Mm.
up for going with the
Oh,
flow with Tabo.
oh,
Hey.
oh.
bars,
Okay.
bars. All right, I'm gonna read a short little piece. I wanted to hand Julius the floor as earlier than what you usually do. This piece is called. It was also my English class. That's how I wanted to bring this up because I thought it was an interesting piece. It's called "The Road Not Taken" by Robert Frost.
Okay.
Two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bends in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps a better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages hence, two roads diverged in the wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
Mm.
Damn.
Yes, by Robert.
So. I know you say you giving it up for Julius, but I got some questions.
Mhm.
I got some questions. Do you believe in taking the road less traveled?
Um, I think that's all self-interpretation. Like how I interpret it as the one that's last traveled is when I read that, I thought of it as if it was like the road, as in like the adventure that's like, most people take the easy way route, or a route that's they don't really want to do. A route that's not in their desire or not in their benefit.
So
That's
you
how-
so you got to put the work in.
Yeah, put the work in, but also something that you enjoy doing. Like I feel like in during this time when this piece was written, Robert Frost wanted to be a poet, but he was like a farmer or something like, or engineer or something like that. I forgot what his actual occupation was. So he wanted to basically start writing poetry for as an actual job. And mind you, this was like in the early, like the mid 20th century, so like 1950, 1960. And I feel like at that time you had to do like certain jobs. You didn't just say, "Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that." You know what I mean? I feel like at that time people were just, you know, doing what society told them to do, I guess.
Right.
So, which I think.
I want to hear from Eben and Julius what they think.
What?
What
Stay
I
frosty.
think,
I think you could relate to it in a way.
I was going to say, I feel like when it's talking about the road less traveled, when it comes when I can relate to vending machines. I want to travel on the positive road. I want to know what to do. And people who make these ebooks and stuff, they've been through that. So why do I need to divert and go a different way when I could just kind of take what they gave me and
Right.
then make my own? Like, you know what I mean? There was a saying about rap where, okay, there's so many steps. You could take this person's step and then create your own from there and then keep going. Like people be like, oh, you can't use their music, or oh, you can't use their line,
Oh, true.
you know. Or with what is it, like LaMelo and Mello? LaMelo is doing this and people are like, oh, he don't have the right to do that. But Carmelo said, yeah, like that's an
Carmelo.
honor.
Carmelo.
That's an honor. So I don't really want to say that the road that everybody goes on is bad. It just depends on a certain circumstance.
I like it.
Yeah, I like how he put it. I don't think I could say too much add on to much what Julius just said.
But okay, do you think the less travel way is better? Or do you think
It all depends on a certain situation
Mhm.
or how people interpret that. Like, for example, like in my scenario, I can probably be taking the road less traveled by just picking my major. My major was first introduced to the college probably like 5 years ago, and we have successful alumni, but a lot of people wasn't so quick to jump on it because it was so new. You feel me? So that could be my perspective or my way of taking a road less traveled. You feel me? It was successful, and I'm seeing a lot of opportunities from coming from being a part of it. But it was definitely the road less traveled. So
I like all your perspectives.
Is that it, Julius? You have any more things you want to say or touch on it?
mm-mm.
I like hearing all your inputs. How about yours, Vante? Did you say something?
No, I didn't say anything
You was the one that asked the question.
I know, but he answered it.
Right.
Yeah.
so what's your perspective on it?
I think that first off, Robert Frost is an amazing poet, literature writer. Um,
Racist.
Outer Rapster says, "Stay frosty" in the chat box. Um, I think what he's basically promoting is, the well, what I believe he was talking about is, um, everybody's path will be different. You know, also you picking the road less traveled just lets me know how much you're being calculated or being aware of just which way to go, I don't know. I'm out there with it. I'm out there with it. But that's what I get from that poem.
I feel like we all had different perspectives on the piece. So I always thought that was interesting. Like how we interpreted the road less traveled by. It was all a little bit different.
Yeah,
It
I
could be a
agree.
But
good
all makes
thing.
sense though. All makes sense.
It could be a good thing
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
All
All right.
right, listen. Um, what's the plan next week for your poem? What's the plan? Are we asking them to pick it this this
Oh
episode?
yeah, we could do that.
Okay, trying to figure out my. It's not letting me do my sound effects, and that's making me mad. All right, everyone, right now, everyone, right now, it, to going with the flow with Tabo, he likes to come up here and just have his creative space. It's his segment, and what we also like to do, and what we're trying to implement back again is you guys tell Tabo what you want to hear about, basically, and he'll come through with the spoken word as of next week. Next week we do have a special interview, so y'all guys be on the lookout for that poster. But let me know right now in the chat box who do or what do you want to hear, far as a title, a mood, a vibe, and whatever we like first, he'll use, right?
Yes, sir. We gotta
All
bring that
right.
back. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Double your money.
It's definitely been a minute. Now let me see if this gonna work.
Hopefully, Jimmy said he got a reference or something.
On to the next one. On to the next one. Please. Nobody.
All right, we'll give you guys 30 seconds and then we're moving on.
I just don't want it, I want more. I'm just a lost kid from New York. I lost friends that I love more than once, but they still alive, but they wish I died. Cause now I got the hype club jumping off the roof. It's a cold night when you shaking in your boots. I'm not the type of nigga to make you wait and choose, but doing the most is the only way to move. Make the wrong move, I can't rock, I can't roll with you. Worry about my crap when I'm trying to paint the whole picture. Cut you out my life, out of sight, I don't fuck with you. You do the most, nigga, you do the most, nigga. Hey.
All right, we have a suggestion. Now, out of a rap star says, I need inspiration with a beach vacation vibe. Ooh.
Write that down.
Ooh.
Write
Write
that
that
down.
write that down.
Bring it down right now.
Good deal. And one. That was good.
All right, this next segment, Tabo, you good on that? All right, thank you guys for taking a part of going with the flow with Tabo. Come back next week to be sure you can get that inspiration for whatever beach vacation vibe Tabo Bo at Ty Busy comes up with. This next segment is the best. I ain't got too much to say about it, but it's Jew Black speaking facts, aka speaking facts with Jew Black. I don't got my sound effects, so you know
It's all
what?
good.
So you know what? This is the new intro, all right?
You do the most, nigga.
I do the most.
Tell you, you do
I
the
know.
most, nigga.
Yeah.
What we got today, bro?
Oh boy. Okay,
He
everybody.
said, "Oh boy, all right."
Oh boy. Okay. But the word that I chose for today is cannibalize. Let me repeat that. Cannibalize. All right.
What the?
So
You got
that means
spell it first.
CANNIBALIZI or ZE, sorry.
One more time for the people in the back.
CANNIBALIZE.
You know the people in the back slow.
I'm not going to. I said it slow the first. Okay.
All right, bro.
Sorry for the people in the back. Move to the front now. Okay. So the definition is to take salvageable parts from something such as a disabled machine, for example, for use in building or repairing another machine. Then there's also to make use of uh or taken apart from to create something else. And then it also says, yeah, those are the main two. I don't like the other two definitions. So pretty much you're taking a piece from maybe something old, putting it on to something new and making it better. You know what I mean? So you could do that with your life. You're taking the good from the old, implement that into your current life, and you'll get a new life. You don't gotta take the bad, take the good. Photosynthesis, as he say, I'm not I'm
Photosynthesis.
not in that, I'm a math guy, so photosynthesis, all I can think of is SpongeBob. When he
What?
was like, photosynthesis,
Oh.
photosynthesis.
I think if anybody starts to use cannibalize in everyday speech, we will be like kind of terrified because just the
Yeah.
word in general.
Sounds
I'm
like
surprised, like,
Yeah, when you first
exactly.
said that, I was
yeah, I was about to,
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck you said?
Y'all thought I was gonna talk about some illegal substance. No.
Oh, I think
Oh,
like,
come
I
on
don't think
now.
anyone were gonna. No, I don't think no one thought he was gonna do that, bro. But I'm gonna let you think
Yeah,
that we
that
did.
was not it. That was not it.
Nah,
okay,
bro.
all right, George, you got it, bro. You got it. I'm,
Yeah.
I'm, 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 I'm excited for this next time.
I got the sound effects back, guys.
Yeah.
you go.
There we go. Talk nice.
It's just
Talk
too loud.
nice.
All right, so why you always pick words? I know this, bro. That's close to another word. That's why we gotta like what? What you just say? What?
Yes, sir.
Huge shout out to Speaking Facts with Jew Blacks. Make sure you go follow him at Jules B3, and he's representing Visionary Vending. Throw your V's up. Throw your V's up.
On top of the nipple.
Oh, my fault. Is it
I just
whatever.
did the double
Yeah.
V.
All right.
We gonna get one too.
All right. So look, I already told you guys something different with Evan is gonna be gifted. Cause anything that is loved is given. And Ibn,
Is given.
if I'm Jordan, he's Scotty Pimpin. No, I'm just
Ooh.
Heard you,
kidding.
bro.
That's
Okay,
my guy.
Papa.
Everybody give it up
Don't matter
for
because
my
he's bitten.
guy, Ibn. Let's go.
I don't fuck with you if you do the most. You do the most. You do the most.
Let's go.
What's going on, everybody? So, for something different with Ibn, instead of me interviewing someone else on the show, I want to interview my co-host.
Ooh.
So
Really?
that's what we're gonna do. And also, another thing that's different about this is that they're not gonna be asking me any questions.
Oh.
What?
That's crazy.
And
Oh.
Vante, since you like going first, you're the first one.
He said since I like going first. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Wow.
No.
But I really
No.
want you to like think about the questions and like a deep thought, like say what's coming from the heart, feel me? And
I-
the viewers, you guys can type in questions that you guys want me to say. We'll view them after that I'm done if we have time, and that's how we do it.
Yes, sir.
I'm about that. Hella love.
So the first question is, what makes a person successful? Dante?
I believe in what makes a person successful is cracking codes. Um, I think winning is a trait. I think winning is something that you learn to do, and that's something that I got from the Michael Jordan documentary. He wasn't just good at basketball. Michael Jordan was just good at winning. He could have did anything, and he would have won. So I think being it's like this. Got a talent, cool. But are you good at winning? You know, that talent is going to take you so far, but if you turn every situation that comes your way into a W, and that don't happen every day. You got to create your own W. So when you start creating opportunities, again, let's bring it back to basketball. Sometimes you got to create your own shot. Sometimes you just got to keep that create shot creator badge on, you know, and that's how you become successful. Is cracking codes, figure out what works for you, figure out what don't, you know, figure out the people that you're working with. I know that I'm working with Ibn and Julius and Tabo. I know that meeting is gonna be a different meeting if I met with the people or the board of directors at my job. You feel me? That's another code. And sometimes you got to be able to switch when it's time to switch. That's my answer.
I like it.
That was a very good answer.
My turn.
Yes, bro. Yes.
To me, how I define success as I think it's all personal. I think success for one person could be different for success for another person. Personally, for me, I think success is just improving oneself. You know what I mean? Like as long as you're progressing to be a better person, as long as you're progressing to achieve goals at their goals at their goals, and you're happy about those goals, then to me that's success. Long story short, you know what I mean? As long as you're progressing in life, then you're being successful. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like success is uh feeling the need and I don't want to say the urgency, but to win in life.
Mm.
Now, wins could be your mental health, wins could be your physical gains, your money, financial gains. So I feel like if people are just satisfied with where they're at, especially and if they're where they're at isn't what do you want to call it? Manageable to live in this type of life, I feel like that's being complacent and we can't be complacent. Even if we do reach that high pinnacle, we should still improve maybe other areas where we can. That's success.
That's success.
Okay.
Next question is, what is a dream you never said out loud?
Oh shit. All right. Okay. Hold on. Dream that I never said out loud.
We'll come back to you.
All right.
Yeah, because I think I have the answer. I feel like some of you know this, but I've always wanted to, like, on a personal level, I always wanted to take over the world. Obviously, I want nomadic voices to be all over the world. But on a personal note, I've always wanted to like be like top tier, high, not just an influencer, but someone that's like in that will one day be in textbooks. Like I want textbooks to be written about me and shit like that.
Mm.
I want to make that much
Okay.
of an impact in this world where people are gonna write, stories about me and textbooks and histories and shit like that, like documentaries. Like Michael Jordan, you know what I mean? Like how does a whole 9 series documentary I know on basketball. And then there's other like high tier, like what are those like people? You know what I mean?
A list.
Like I wouldn't even say A-list because that sounds like more celebrity. Like I don't want to be like a celebrity necessarily. I want to be like those who actually make an impact, like the MLKs and the Nelson Mandelas and those. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Philanthropist.
nah, not philanthropist, bro. Not philanthropist. Nah. Just someone who's like, because for example, Gandhi. I don't consider him a philanthropist, but he was someone who made an impact in this world, and he's probably going to be talked about years after. You know what I mean?
I get what you're coming from.
But yeah, that's one of my goals.
Julius, you want to answer this question?
I was
dream you never said.
it's I've and maybe I can give 2 examples. This first one is I've always wanted to become an architect. Many people don't know that. Maybe some people do if they remember I told them. But I wanted to become an architect. When I was younger, me and my family used to live in apartments, and we always used to look at different houses. I'm like, man, I want to build a house, and I still too do till this day. Either I don't know how, I don't know if I have to attain maybe some type of certificate or what, but maybe the architecture part of drafting it, I could just do that and have someone build it. But it'll be really cool to build a house from the ground up, like maybe me leading it or something like that. Because obviously you can't do everything on your own. You need people to get a dump truck and this and that, you know. So yeah,
Start from scratch.
that's one of my that was one of my dreams, architecture.
Was it you did those
I could have
two?
been a nice black architect that goes
Ooh,
around, maybe nice suits, and I'd be like, oh, that's a nice piece of land right there. So,
you can still do it. I mean, you're in
but
that field a little bit.
but I'm in civil engineering, it's roads, bridges. You really don't deal with buildings unless we buying them because the road is needs to be there or something. But
Education never stops.
Sure.
yeah,
So what's the
agreed.
other one?
Where
Uh, kind of in the same ballpark as Tabo. I wanna I wanna be known. Like I'm gonna name modern people that's gonna be known. Jay-Z, Gary V. I feel like he's gonna be very well known. I'm just trying to think of certain areas of life. I don't want to really name sports, but like LeBron or Michael Jordan. I want to be known for what I do, what I was great at, whether it'll be engineering or whether it'll be my visionary vending. Like that's what I really want to be known. So when I pass, they can be like, Julius was, amazing. Like how they do it, Kobe, and there's so many stories. Like y'all better have stories for me. I feel like we already do, but I'm just saying, but even hopefully further beyond as time goes on.
All right, Vante.
All right, there's two, maybe three. Um, the first one is I want to be the biggest artist in the world. You know, this this is plain and simple. I want to be I want to be up there with the greats. I don't want to just do music. I want to know music. I want to be in the rooms. I want to be able to make decisions. I want I want to be that person that's able to help the youngins that's trying to come up and be able to give that cosign like this is what you're supposed to do. Because that's not I don't have that. It would be a lot easier for me if I did. You know, just think about it if I opened up for Ti in Atlanta versus Canada. You know what I mean? If they had that community already here to help you up. But I try not to think about that. Second thing I want to do is um, I really do want to become a politician. Like I really feel like I could run for president, but I never could because you got to live in the states for 15 consecutive years or something like that, and I can never be a politician here because I wasn't born here. So, and third is I always wanted to own my own zoos.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, I remember you
You
did
know,
mention
you
that.
know. I used to intern at the Utica Zoo. I entered that Pet Supplies Plus. I entered that Humane Society out there in I want to say North Utica, but I know it's not North Utica. Whatever that's it, past shit is back there. Um, where else? Horse stable, pet pet sitting place. Man, I did it all, seen it all when it comes to animals, and I love it. So I always wanted to be a zoologist.
Zoologist Vante poems.
All right.
Yeah.
My next question is, what motivates you to get up each morning?
Me, what motivates me to get up every morning is my wife and kids. That's it. There's nothing more to that. If they wasn't here, I wouldn't have most of the motivation that I have. If I gotta wake up every day and look them in the face and see if they eating today, what they eating today, how their day is going, then it's not just daddy, or husband. You gotta make sure I'm trying to make sure, like, how was school today, how was work today, anybody bothered you, let's talk about it. Let's figure out a way we can be better. It's always those conversations. So just trying to manage a family.
That's
I
how
feel,
to go.
you know, yeah.
Mhm.
I appreciate that, guys.
Respect, I respect it.
For sure.
Um, what motivates me in the morning? I feel like the people around me, my goals, my family. I feel like I've always, wanted to make not just my family, but my friends, the people around me proud. Like I said, I really want to be known. Not just for nomadic voices, but just as a human being. Um, I want to, put myself out there. And in order to put myself out there, I have to wake up every day, do my work, do my due diligence,
Of course.
um, send man emails that I hate doing, but I have to do that. Do my homework, and school has been good to me so far. So, and I've been really been networking lately. Um, and I feel like I'm meeting a lot of people even during COVID, and getting to know people, and especially since COVID, I feel like a lot of people realize that you know a lot of good can come out of this.
Thank you, out of rap stars. Damn, that's amazing, Tabo.
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks. We got a couple of questions coming from the chat box, but I'm gonna wait till after. Guys, just hold off till now. Who else we got?
I would say what motivates me in the morning. Yeah, my family, my friends, but I would say making an impact. I want to make an impact on the people around me, especially my family. You know, there was this post I saw that says it only takes one person to create a generational uh blessing for the further on.
It's facts.
And I want that. Like we live well, me and my parents, but obviously there has to be some progression. So I have to do something different to get better for all of us.
You have to do what? Something what? Something what?
Different.
Something different to get. You said to get better or something different with
Yeah,
X. Yeah, pause.
All right, my next question is, when was the last time you found yourself lost in complete thought, and what was it about?
Come back to me, bro. Come back to me, bro. Um,
That's tough, bro.
Yeah, here we go. We got a good question, guys. We got a good question.
Can you repeat that one more time?
All right, the question is, when was the last time you found yourself lost in complete thought, and what was it about? What was it about? Julius.
I feel like some nights.
I could go if you want.
Oh, you wanna go?
Yeah, go ahead, go
He
ahead.
was in the middle.
Oh,
Okay. I would say uh there's two things. One, you said when you lost in complete thought.
Yeah.
One was about my vending machine business. Like, man, like, am I doing enough? Will I be successful at this? Uh just, what if someone knocks down my machine again? It's just there's so many things that come with it.
don't knock down his machine. You hear me? He got the visionary vending gang out there. You don't want that. I ain't not messing with you. Go ahead, my bad.
Where, as you
But
guys can see, he's passionate about it. So
yeah, like I really care about this and I want it to work, and it is working, but obviously it could be better. That's one thing. Then the other would be, you know, when am I gonna get a woman in my life?
Oh,
And that happens pretty often. And I'm just like, dang, like, what am I doing wrong? But maybe it's just, it's not my time. You know,
What's the biggest
I
city?
gotta. It's not always
gotta
about the.
relocate.
It's not always about the size of the city.
You gotta
But
relocate.
regardless, I can't remember what I was about to say now. Y'all threw me.
you on that loud pack?
No, I'm not. Relax. Y'all
Alright,
bugging. That's
alright,
crazy.
Tabo, Vante.
I feel like to answer your question, to answer that question, some nights, and this is kind of rare, but some nights when I'm like alone in my bed, just chilling and thinking, because I'm an overthinker. You know what I mean? Like I think a lot of steps ahead. I just think, and 90% of the times they tend to be positive, but sometimes that 10% can get negative, and I'm like, damn, like that's why I feel like a little isolated because I'm in my bed just chilling by myself, and I don't feel like looking at my phone, but I'm just thinking in my head. It's like, am I approaching things right? Am I approaching things wrong? Questioning my morals, questioning my past, questioning what things can go wrong. Just shit like that. I feel like, but that's kind of rare. Most of the time, though, when I'm overthinking, I just like tend to be, positive. But there are those nights to answer your question that I question my being.
Okay, what's good, Vante?
Yeah, yeah, I get that all the time, man. I'm not even gonna lie, especially with my music. There's a lot of like politics that go on, especially within the city, to where like paying music video directors. I do not want to pay music video directors $800 to $1,000 when there's little kids making bomb ass TikTok videos that look better than the music videos you're paying a stack for. So like that's conflicting with me. So also I drop a lot of music, but not too many music videos. The most you'll get from me is like three a year because I don't trust these guys that be making music videos. And I stick with one person usually, and that one person really hasn't been messaging me back. So it's like I'm stuck in a rut. But Johnny came through and actually out of nowhere and was like, "Yo, let's make a group, where we make tracks, you produce, he produced, I rap, and he might hop on a couple songs too." And so that will be called JV, like Junior Varsity or Johnny Vante. So that'll be out in July. So and you know what? I'm not even too mad because I got this coming out too. Oh
If you ain't wifey, then you gotta go. I don't
yeah, hold on. Y'all not ready for that. Y'all not ready for that.
Do
So
the most.
You Do the Most comes out April 2nd, the day after April Fools, because this ain't a joke. You feel me? All right.
Wow.
So, for next week, um, I'm gonna, well, not for next week, for the week after, we're gonna continue to do this because I have more questions. I'm gonna ask one more question, and then we can go on and end the show. But
Okay, let's do it, bro.
and and also with doing that, when we do it again, we can also incorporate some of the questions that's probably in the chat
Okay,
box.
bless. Bless.
So the last question is, what is the worst song that you ever heard?
That I've ever heard. Oh my god. Has to
DJ
be
Cole song.
it has
You gotta know the name of it. You gotta know the name and who is behind. This is all opinion based too. So you feel me? My fans like whoever.
Oh, see.
that Gucci Gang was pretty trash.
You go Gucci Gang, no pump.
Mm,
Trash.
you just
No, you
gave
can't. You
me.
can't copy
You
him.
just gave me some ideas now. Uh,
Now, why is that?
It,
Just, I
it
mean, I
worked.
didn't look at that much.
I mean, of course, it worked for the era that it was in, but um, far as when you make music, I just feel like as an artist, you should do something that's progressive, and that maybe young artists from generations to come will at least take something from it. There's nothing I don't think anyone can take from Gucci Gang, where most of the words in that song itself were Gucci Gang.
Gucci gang,
Um,
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
I feel like Happy Birthday to You is a better song than Gucci Gang.
Oh shoot.
He
I mean, it's more melodic, obviously.
said it's more melodic.
For sure.
My turn.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna answer your question a little differently. That's cool. I can't pick out a single song, but there are a couple artists that, to me, I just can't really listen to like that. I don't know if it's their voice or just whatever, but like the mainstream loves them, but to me, I just can't really like. I probably don't have a song downloaded. I'll say Future. I think his voice is a little weird to me.
What? I remember when he used to listen to Future.
Well, bro,
Come
what?
on, man. Come on, man. Not
I don't
Future.
listen to Future like that, bro. I promise you,
He never listened to Future?
I just did not. I only
We
had like
gonna
two
make a
songs, and that was
motion
just his
picture.
old songs too.
Yo, I hope anybody that's watching
I don't
and
listen to
chill with
Future.
us,
Yeah, I
bro,
know.
No,
for saying
I-
I'm gonna tell you
I just
guys.
don't listen to Future like that.
This is
And
how Tabo feels about Future.
Yeah.
I don't say boo. It just I just can't really listen to him like that.
All right, go on, bro.
My bad. Go ahead.
Damn, I forgot. But sometimes, what's the name? I feel now I vibe with Uzi Vert more now, but back then it was just kind of hard to really listen to him.
Dude, love Uzi, by the way.
Relax. No, I don't.
What?
He reminds me of people I don't want to be involved with.
And J Cole too.
That's
I don't like J Cole.
Yeah, I mean he
We're
did
not
fall
friends
off.
anymore.
He did fall off the last couple of years. But go ahead, Julius.
Nobody, the GOAT never falls off.
Come on, middle child. What was that?
What?
What was middle child? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
This guy Vante, yo. You a funny guy.
Nah, Kodak dude. Kodak. Coco.
I'll have to do artists because I can't pick out a song.
Okay.
Blueface.
Oh yeah, facts.
Face, baby.
Blueface. That's the only thing I like is just Blueface, baby. Like
Blueface, baby.
I would say maybe like Lil Pump. Who else? I didn't like Designer, but certain things kind of like made me like him.
Panda.
Yeah, but that was annoying though. Panda. You know. Sometimes, well, rarely, Drake.
What? Yo, shut the show.
You heard him.
He said Kendrick
Shut the show.
Lamar.
Shut the
I
show.
didn't say Kendrick Lamar. He said Drake.
I mean, sometimes
We got to end the
Kendrick
show on
too.
that one. We got to end the show on that.
Okay. Let's see what's about to happen next, okay? The money been taking the pain away. Come on, bro.
He talking about a good song, but he has a couple trash songs too.
Tell me a trash song, bro, because I seen Drake make you cry, bro. Come on.
Shut it down.
Definitely shut it down.
He said, "Make me cry."
Yeah. Started tearing up. Fuck that nigga that you love.
Yo, this guy crazy. Okay, I'll give you one song. It was on his debut album. Man, can't think of it.
Thank me later.
Yeah, Thank Me Later. It was on that.
Is it with Jeezy?
No, that's a good one. That was probably like track 5 or one of the later tracks.
Shut it down.
No, Shut It Down is goated. Top five. But
You
I can't
talking about
pinpoint.
the Jeezy song? Fancy was dope. Oh wait. Think Me Later
Yeah.
was fire,
No,
bro.
Fancy. No, Fancy was good, but I'm not talking about that. It was. It wasn't over. Had to be. That's what I'm saying. It had to be either like five or something toward the end.
Find your love.
No, Find Your Love is
Nah, Find Your Love
alright.
is fine.
We already
That's what
know
I'm
the
saying. He had
winner.
like a lot of singles on that.
He
But
answered the question already.
So
Kendrick too, like I said.
Oh man,
I don't like his. I don't like his
Get out
voice
of here,
change.
yo.
Yo, now that you
Hey,
said
with the tone,
Kendrick, oh my god.
Yo,
He
I gotta
started
go.
some shit.
he started
Wait,
gagging.
wait. What did Kendrick say? You got his song as your ringtone. All in the music video. Come on, nigga. Kendrick
No, I'll say this.
ringtone,
I'll say
bro.
this. I want to say this too. I want to add this because Chance the Rapper still is one of my favorite artists.
He do that too.
Whoa.
Chance the
Yep.
Rapper
Yeah,
is
dude.
Oh yeah,
trash.
Chance does it too.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I wasn't
Chance the
making fun of
Rapper
it
is
though.
Chance
That's
the
clear.
Yes, Toto.
But I was gonna say
Chance the Rapper
Chance
is getting
last
more
album
ass and ass every
was
day.
type doo-doo.
What's up, Nicky Buddy? Chance the Rapper do not get better. Like Lil Baby was like trash, right? But like he's like Little Yachty was trash, right? But you know what I mean? He came up. Who else can we say? Kodak? No, Kodak always been nice, bro. He always
I fuck
dun,
with
dun, 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 dun. Oh man, that track was crazy. Tunnel Vision was crazy. But like Blueface, you hit it on the nail with Blueface. I don't
He's
understand
nice
it.
too.
Blueface, baby. Alright.
Lil Pump, I don't know what Lil Pump.
I hate how he freaking like he doesn't go on pace like on the beat. He's
One more
weird.
question, Eben. One more question.
One more question.
You got one more question?
Yeah, I got one.
One more time.
What do you fear about getting older?
Mm.
Too low.
Oh, me, I go first?
Yeah,
That's what you're
I was
doing.
waiting for
Something different for Edmund.
Okay, I guess.
something
It said,
different.
to repeat the question, what do you fear about getting noted?
Older.
Oh, older.
Listen.
Not living up to my expectation. I feel like that.
Okay.
I feel like that could that might be a little fear of mine. But then again, I don't want to like, I feel like I'll be happy regardless. Like I don't like even if I don't, be the biggest person. You know what I mean? Like I think I'll still be satisfied and content. But I do want to achieve some parts of my life where I'm happy, but also the generations after me can be set.
Some of the similar things. I would say health. I want to be healthy.
Oh yeah.
So I really, that's not a fear that I'm not gonna be healthy, but I need to be healthy so that I can last longer. What else? Hopefully my kids and my grandkids see me as successful and not someone that, is, just talking and, he doesn't have anything to back up.
You'll be talking in those barbecue parties, huh?
Maybe, I don't know.
Gotta find
Back
a
in
girl
your days.
first.
Back in my day, I was like,
I can see that.
I had three game winners at the park in one day.
You have one vending machine back in my day.
Wow.
He gonna be like, back in my day, somebody kicked my vending machine.
Maybe how did it happen, Grandpa? Well, you see. Okay, but yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah.
All right, Vante, what's going on?
All right, so one thing that I fear, it's probably the only thing that I fear the most about getting older is my story not being told. This could have been in the answer for the dream of mine too. Is like I always want a movie about my life or a documentary because there's so much shit that people don't even know, prior to the adoption or foster homes or during either through all of that. And I want to make sure that my story is not just being told correctly, but I go out with a bang. I know that I'm not supposed to be here. I know that every day is definitely a gift. And I know that, every day is a blessing. So getting older is not something. Getting older itself is not something I fear. I welcome it. I want the growth. I want to be experienced. I hope 20, 30 years from now, I'm taking everything that I learned the last 20 to 30 years that I'm bringing it and then giving it to the younger generation, along with everything that's before me, the stories, the music, you know, just just don't let my story die.
I think we should all write a book one day, like an autobiography, because I feel like
Fact.
we all did, had very underdog like stories, you know.
Hmm.
And I feel like that's the best way to tell to tell your story as accurate as possible is when you write an autobiography.
Fair.
Well, I know that we had a bonus question. I appreciate Outer Rap Stars for still being in the chat box. Listen, we're not gonna hold you guys. Listen, it's Vante poems. I'm not gonna say who they are. I'm gonna let them do their own outro, do their own shout outs because they are their own kings with their own kingdom. Let's start with Edmund. Let's go, bro.
Shout out everybody that's tuning in, and tell your friends about the episode that we're gonna have. We're gonna have a guest. Stay blessed, and that's it.
Shout out to it just cut me off.
My bad. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm kidding. Shout out to us, for us being ourselves and doing our thing every weekend. Shout out to God
Appreciate you.
for blessing every day. And yeah, we all kings and queens.
Yes, we are.
I want to give bless you, bro. I want to give a shout out to Riddick Solanke for pulling up yesterday. I seen him in Syracuse. That's my boy. We did a little dancing thing together yesterday, and that's where I dropped my hat. But shout out to him. Shout out to Nomadic Voices for the platform for the events on Wednesday. I'm gonna send y'all the link. We're gonna share it in PurpleHaze at night. So hold up.
Please send that to the group DM ASAP.
I will
Um,
now.
my bad. You good on the shout outs and plugs?
Yes, sir.
All right. Please do not forget on April 2nd, you do the
Can't roll
most.
with you, worry about my crap when I'm trying to paint the whole picture. Cut you out my life, out of sight. I don't fuck with you. You do the most, nigga. You do the most, nigga.
Do the
Yeah.
most.
Yeah, so that comes out April 2nd. I can't even give you the full
Right
jet.
before this guy's birthday. Oh, boy.
Ibn Word, what you doing for your birthday, bro?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey, just relax. Relaxing is precious too.
For sure.
Facts,
Indeed.
bro.
Word. Relaxation is the best meditation.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we
My soul, my brain, bro.
listen. I know I'm not gonna hold you guys. I know you guys are very important people because you guys are entrepreneurs. I mean,
Heroes.
entrepreneurs, right?
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneurs. And I appreciate you guys for coming. Oh, hold on. And remember,
We
we're
all
all kings and queens. Let go.
Yeah.
Say, you do the most, nigga. Was trying to tell you, you do the most, nigga. I don't fuck with you, you do the most, nigga. You do the most, nigga. You do the most,
Thank you for everybody for rocking through. Just remember to hit that like button before you go. April 2nd, you do the most drops. You're the first person to know this. I haven't even made an official announcement on any of my social medias. So you really got the exclusive, which means you really tap in. if you're listening to the sound of my voice. Is this a sleeper? Hold on, what is this? Oh my gosh, ain't nobody heard this before. Hold up.
Vante. Look. You don't know shit, don't be talking, nigga.
Woo!
Running in the race, yeah, I'm starting, nigga. Finishing the first, yeah, you lost, boy. Boy, I'm a winner, you's a fucking winner. Tryna go out, tryna smoke a thing.
Hey,
Got a new girl and she round the way.
hey,
You know from here, you don't look familiar.
hey.
Boy, get lost, I ain't tryna hear ya. I made the beat, yeah, I made a beat. I made her sing when she ride the beat. Now she riding me with her fucking hair. All on my face, you know I don't care. Yeah, let's make some shit Sundays, I guess. We gon' have to do this tomorrow, I guess. I'ma have to do it again. Vante B made the beat to 20 clan. Hey, but it's 2018. Shorty riding me, acting like she paid me. Girl, get lost, cause you looking really lost. You know I ain't got the drip, got the juice, I got the sauce. Oh girl, now she tryna get back. Oh girl, now she tryna get laxed. Whoa girl, you better get back. Shorty at home, you know she got the yam pay. Gotta bring it back one time. I ain't tryna tell no lies.